Uh, it's like I'm about to see if the sound working. Make sure everything good. It ain't pop up. Let me see. I didn't put no title on it. Oh yeah, I did. Just lock it real quick. I did. Just lock it real quick. All right, con. All right, the sound good. All right, shalom. His brother Nasi come back and get another video. But before anything, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash, Nathamash Nakabalas Kom Shasharala. That's give double honor to the elders of Israel, which are the elders of GMS, really teach well. And Washalawam, Bablabakiyah Shasharala. That's peace and blessing, elect of Israel. All right, so I basically just want to get into this lesson, man. I actually was meditating on this and I took I wrote a couple notes down on it. So, I'm basically just going to get on into it. All right. And the topic of the day is basically from when I watched the video earlier this week. All right. A guy was saying, he was like, basically pain over trumps love in situations, man, which we know that that's not the situation for the elective Yabashim out shy. But when it comes to this world, all right, and this flesh, pain over trumps love. And what I mean by that is if you afflict a level amount of excruciating pain on a being, no matter how much, no, I ain't gonna say no matter how much, but if they claim to love someone, or you watch movies when somebody is being tortured or something like that is happening to somebody to get information out of someone, they're easily given over. And this was a good title for me because I'm watching a show called The Blacklist. All right, and it's a guy named Raymond Reddington, and he actually goes around and whenever he need information or want information, all right, same thing that Esau is going to do, all right, with some of us, all right. Raymond Reddington actually goes around and he actually implements and afflicts a different amount of pain upon the human body, and it makes them give up that certain information or give up that so say loyalty that they hold towards someone. All right. And the first example that the Lord gave us in the scriptures, the Lord gave us basically told us that basically what our families, all right, it's supposed to be what a loyalty that's supposed to lie there. So say a deep love is supposed to lie between you and your families, man. All right. But we understand and know that the scriptures speak otherwise. All right. So this is Luke. It's gonna be the first scripture I'm gonna get, and this is Luke 21 and verse. I'm gonna start at verse 16. All right. It says, "And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death," man. You see, so you understand know that what it's a loyalty or a love that's supposed to lie between these kinfolks and the people that is labeling here, but it tell you that what you're going to be betrayed by these people, man, in the times to come. All right, but watch what the Lord tells us. All right, so basically, what how you tie this in is because what pain and things are going to be afflicted upon these people when they come with these chips and these love posters and things that Esau is going to be prescribing and basically issuing out to our families when they want information on where we are or who we are and what's going on with us. Guess what? They're going to attack some of our loved ones, man. All right. And by them not being, of Yahweh Shai, all right, and them not actually having what that spirit of the Lord upon them, all right, they're going to be easily taken over, easily given over, man. All right. So basically, I'm basically going to what the differences between us and them. We have a love towards Yahweh Shai, all right, and we have what that love is what being perfected within us, man. Every day that we wake up, week in and week out, that love is being what perfected. All right. It says, so basically what we won't react the same way that they will react to those life or death situations, man. All right. Because the scriptures tell you that what we have the sentence of death within ourselves, man. All right. It says, "And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death." All right. It says, because what the scriptures tell you, they're gonna bring you before governors and kings. That all of these things are going to happen. And how do you expect it to happen? All right, some of us are going to get captured and caught up, but for the most part, it's going to be a lot of betrayal going on in these times, man. Because when you tell a motherfucker he can't eat, he can't drink, he can't have certain things, and that pain, and you think about it. Let's say if you was fasting for 2 or 3 days, at a certain time and a certain measure of these days, that shit starts to fuck with you. So imagine when these people in the world haven't ate for X amount of time, and they put you up on the news, and you sitting right there in your family house. What you think they gonna do, man? All right. So what in that matter, in that case, in that instance with them, pain over trumps love, man. All right. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men. You see, he said all men. I mean, even the people that's supposed to be the closest to you, man. All right. It says, "Ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake," man. And this is prophecy, man. All right. This is what's to come. This is actually what we're seeing now, man. When we step foot in this truth, man. All right, they become what? An opposition, man. All right, everyone. All right. It says, "But there shall not a hair on your head perish," and this is what the Lord told us, man. Even though that they're gonna do these things to you and betray you, and basically show no love or loyalty to you, shall not a hair on your head perish, because what? I love you, you know. And that love between us and Yahbashim Yahshua is a perfect love, man. All right. It says, verse 19, it says, in your patience, we understand and know that what patience is a key thing in this truth, man. All right. You must need patience. And I'm gonna get an account. All right, going with them with Elijah, one of my favorite accounts to basically go into. All right, because what? He trusted in Yahbashim Yahushua, man. All right. But it says what? In your patience possess ye your souls, man. You see, so when you wait and have that patience and trust in the Lord, that is the possession of your soul. You see, that's that keeping of your soul, saving of your life through Yahbashim Yahushua, man. You see, because if you're swift and quick to basically react because of pain, you're gonna be fucked out the deal, because you're gonna react as if someone in the truth, not outside of the truth, man. You see, that's why the scriptures tell you what there was. It was just on my mind. It was keep thou, in Proverbs it says, keep thy heart with all diligence, man. All right. That's that going into that keeping of your patience, because that's the possession of your soul. All right, so let me jump to this. This is First Kings. Just flip over real quick. This is First Kings 19, and I'm gonna start at verse 1, and uh I'm gonna read to verse 7, because in this, and I picked this certain occasion to read, because what you understand that it all matters when it gets hard. When it gets hard is when it all matters. Even in life, when you, let's say if you was playing sports or anything that you're doing, if it's a tie ball game and this fourth quarter, you only got 10 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock, 10 seconds on the clock, you only got enough time to pass the ball in and do a little shake and bake and shoot, you know, because that's that hardship right there. That's that life changing moment, in the game. So what's the saying in the world is, well, when the tough get going, no, when the goings get tough, the tough get going, man. You see. So what it all matters when it gets hard. When it starts to get hard and things starts to buckle down, okay, it's like when they say you working out. When you start doing push-ups, they say, well, you good right now because you ain't feeling it. But when you start feeling them bitches and it start burn, you start feeling that burn, they say that's when you start counting, man. All right. Because everything matters when it gets hard, man. Because you want to see if you can read. The Lord want to actually see if you can react and how you react under pressure. That's why he say what the child of man is within his reasoning, man. The Lord wants to see how you reason. He wants to see how you react. That's why he said in the scriptures that what acceptable men, all right, shall be found in the fire of adversity, man. When it gets hard, those men that are acceptable are gonna what? Come out of that thing, man. All right. And Lord willing that I be of that number, Lord willing that we be of that number, man. You see, to basically what? Be able to overcome. You see, and that's when those that overcome, that are basically being what? That love is being perfected within them. And I'm gonna get into it. All right. So this is verse 1. It says, and Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done, and with all how he had slain all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezebel sent a messenger. It says Jezebel sent a messenger unto Elijah, saying, so let the gods do to me and more also, if I make not thy life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time. All right, so it was the death of prophets was basically going on in this time, man. All right, and Jezebel was seeking after Elijah. All right, when you read this story, it's a great story to read, but what she basically sent a letter to Elijah and basically told him the letter was like, shit, basically, when you read it, it says, sent a messenger to Elijah saying, so let the gods do to me and more also, if I make not thy life as one of these. So basically taking his life away. So she basically, like, in the world, how Jake said, I swear to God, she basically was putting it on like, shit, I'm gonna get you. It's basically, she was saying, I guarantee you, I promise you, I'm coming to kill you, and basically was seeking after his life. All right, now let's see what happens. All right, it says, and when he saw that, he arose. All right, it says, and when he saw that, he arose and went for his life and came to Beersheba, which belonged to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness and came and sat down under a juniper tree and requested for himself that he might die. All right, so he basically was praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, and said, it is enough now, Lord. Take away my life, for I am not better than my father. So this is what's when it got hard, man. You see, this when it got hard for him right here, man. All right, because he was on a day's journey, he was hungry, and he was like, man, Lord, take away my life. This is it, you know. And watch what he say. It says, I am not better than my fathers. It says, and as he lay and slept under a juniper tree, behold, then an angel touched him and said unto him, arise and eat. So the Lord basically showing that what? You had that patience, and there's no telling how long his day's journey was, man. All right, because it told you that what? But he himself went a day's journey, man, in the wilderness, man, by himself. He was by his lonesome, man. So that also shows that everyone is going to have that moment of basically being alone. All right, another man can't answer for you. Another man can't do anything for you. But what that love for Yahweh Shem Yahshua is basically going to have to be displayed and showed when you're alone, man. Everyone is going to have that alone moment where you're going to be what have to be what proven, man. You see, all right, and that's that different the separation between what how I read that Luke with the family and that love thing between us and those on the other side, man. Because those on the other side, when pain is afflicted upon them, they easily give up. You see, they easily give up, man. All right, but it's a different story when it comes with what the men of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. The scriptures tell you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it real quick. Let me get it real quick. Real quick. So lock it. Let me get this. All right, this is Hebrews 12 and verse. I'm gonna start at. I kind of wanna. I'm gonna read this. All right, it says verse 2. It says, "Looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith." You see, it says, "Who for the joy, all right, that was set before him endured the cross." It said what? The joy that was set before him, man. All right. It said that what? Endured the cross. He endured these things for what? His elect's sake, man. All right. It says, despising the shame, because what? That was humiliation, man. All right. He despised the shame and all the things that Yahweh went through. All right. He passed that spirit down to us, man. So what? We're doing the same thing that, the Lord done, and the same thing that he displayed, but not saying that what the Lord went through is on the same scale as what we're going through now. No, but what? He passed down that strength into us, man. All right. That blood that he sprinkled upon us, that love that he gave us, man. You see, that same love is basically being displayed within us towards him, man. So the things that we're finna be faced with and the things that we're faced with now, we're able to overcome these things. All right. It says, look, it says despising the shame, because what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he was what? He was basically he humiliated, man. All right, but the scriptures tell you that the Lord took away his humiliation. When you go into that word, all right, basically humiliation, all right, He was basically what human is in that word. So he took away what that feeling of basically being shame. It's the same thing here with us also, man. You see, because the scriptures say that we are not ashamed of the gospel and of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. That's why we go out week in and week out and prophesy and do the things that we do on a daily basis for Yahweh Shem Shah and proclaiming the name of Yahweh Shem Shah, man, to the world, man. All right. This is how we're able to do these things, man. And that's that love of Yahweh Shem Shah being perfected within us, man. All right. Being perfected, man. All right. And I'm gonna get into it. It says, despising the shame and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High, because the scriptures tell you, for we know the ending of our Lord, man. All right. And it also mentioned Job and how he continued on within his integrity. It's the same thing that we must hold on to and do now, man, because that fidelity we must have, integrity, man, loyalty, all right, deep love for Yahweh Shem Shah, man, casting off all fear, because the scriptures tell you that the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear, man. All right, it says, because what? That was his glory right there. All right, after the Lord made it through that, he sat down well on the right hand side of Yahweh Shem Shah. It says, for consider him that endured. So consider, think on Yahweh Shem Shah on a daily, which we do. When you go through trials and tribulations, everything that is faced with, but before you and the things that are come, we think on Yahweh Shem Shah. It says, for consider him that endured such contradictions of sinners against himself. You see, it says, least ye be wearied and faint in your minds. So within your minds, you see, understanding and knowing that what? The mind is everything. The mind is key, man. All right. The mind is where the power relies, man. All right. The heart is where the power resides, man. All right. Because what? Your mind controls everything, man. All right. But we must keep our hearts with all diligence, which goes into our minds. All right. Trusting and basically meditating on Yahweh Shem Shah, man. That's what basically what it's telling you. It says, and be wearied and faint in your hands. Ye have not resisted unto blood, striving against sin, man. And we strive against sin, man. All right. Being made a laughing stock or whatever it is, man. We're striving against sin. And this is what the Lord is telling us. We're able to do this because Yahweh Shem Shah came and did it first. All right. So guess what? We are striving against sin now in this time, and we have not resisted unto blood, even if it kills us, man. All right. It's life or death, man. And we're choosing life to live with Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You see, so that means that what? The flesh in this body, it basically what? It dies, man. You see? All right. So with that, I'm about to jump back. I'm about to jump back to 1 Kings 19. All right, and I'm gonna start at verse. I'm gonna start at verse uh all right, 5. Back at verse 5. It says, and as he lay and slept under a juniper tree, behold, an angel touched him and said unto him, arise and eat. And he looked, and behold, there was a cake baking on the coals and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat and drink and laid him down again. So the whole moral of this story was basically to have patience and trust in Yahweh Shem Shah in the times to come, because the Lord told us that what? Not a hair on our head was basically going to perish or be burned, man. The Lord told us what in famine you're going to eat. He told us what it shall be well with his remnant, man. All right. It said, and he's going to cause us to lay down in green pastures. It's basically telling you, when you look at green, it basically symbolizes safety, you know, and being of a comfortable spirit, man, of a comfortable mind. He was comforted, all right, by trusting Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, in his times of need. All right. He didn't say, oh, fuck this. I ain't fucking with this. I'm about to, the Lord ain't dealing with me in this. No, no, no. In his patience, he possessed his soul. He called on Yahweh Shem Shah and trusted in the process, man. All right. He made a big time play and when it was needed, man. All right. It says, and the angel of the Lord came again a second time and touched him and said, arise and eat, because the journey is too great for thee. So he was fed a second night on his journeys, man. So it's basically showing that what? Yahweh Shem Shah is basically with us. All right. So we have no need to be in fear. And this is why that love is continually to be what perfected within us, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Let me get it on the computer. Love perfected. All right. This is First John 2 and verse 5. It says, but whoso keepeth his word, in him are we not keeping the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? All right, because the scripture told us to walk worthy of our vocation. Your vocation is your job, which you were called to do. But it said, but whosoever keepeth his word, we keep the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're the storekeepers of the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're those storehouses where the scripture say what he laid up the depth of the riches within the storehouses. We're the bookkeepers, man. All right. It says, in him verily is the love of the Most High perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. We know that we reside within Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And that love of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is being perfected in us because what? Do we not follow law, statutes, commandments to what? The best of our ability? You see, not saying that we can keep them fully, because Yahushua was the only man that was basically perfect, but it said that it's being perfected in us now. So if something is being perfected, that means it's being worked on now, so that when it comes to the time for us to be transformed into that perfect, it was already halfway there for us, man. All right. Now let me get this word perfected real quick. Let me get this word perfected. Watch what perfected says. It's G5048. All right. Perfected says to make perfect, to complete. What the scripture said that what we read in Hebrews, that he is the author and the finisher of our faith, man. You see, it says to carry through completely, to accomplish, finish, and bring to an end, to complete. All right, to be found what perfect, to bring to an end, basically what a goal, a purpose to accomplish, bring to a close, a fulfillment by event, man. All right, so through Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, what that love within us is being what? Perfected now in this time. You see? Watch this. And that's why that's why the scripture say what? There is no fear in love, man. I'm gonna get that next. This is First John 4 and verse 12. No man has seen the Most High at any time. If we love one another, how do we shoot for that we love one another? Do we not preach good tidings and preach the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to one another and continue to daily exhortate each other, man? All right. This is how you proclaim your love to one another, man. All right. It says the Most High dwelleth in us. We know that the Lord is dwelleth in us because what? First John 4, I believe, in that same chapter, it tells you that what the Lord had gave us of his spirit. I believe that's verse 17. All right. It says the Most High dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us. You see? And with that love being perfected, that goes to what? Having a perfect love, because there is no shame in love, man. No matter if how dumb it makes you look, what that is, real quick. All right, this is First John 4 and 18. It says, there is no fear in love. Why is there no fear in love? Because we started with what? Pain over trumps love. You see, but in our case with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and whatever it is that is brought before us, that's why scripture say we love not our lives unto death. It says there is no fear in love. That means pain can't over trump this love that we have for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And that's why the men of old, which are here today in this time, back then they were able to basically be made martyrs for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see, it says there is no fear in love, but perfect love, you see, which we have towards Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, it casts out fear, and that's why we don't abide within the spirit of fear, man. All right, we don't abide in what the pain that we go through, because we go through pain daily, man. It might not be right now, and even if it's what a brother just went through a life-threatening situation, and you think about it, that fear is brought before you, man, and certain situations, because we're in this flesh. But what it says, what that doesn't cast away, it doesn't over trump the love that we have for Yahweh Shem Yahushua Mashiach. You see, Apostle, when they was preaching in Acts, it said that they basically tried to get them to stop preaching the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and it said what they didn't cease to stop, man. You see, so that's that perfect love, man. And what does perfect love do? It casts out fear. So when you go making your body a living sacrifice, that's you casting off that fear, showing that you're not ashamed and you're not in fear of what may happen to you for Yahbashim Yahushua, man. That's why the scriptures say that we shall be persecuted for the Lord's name's sake, man. All right. And all of these things are going to happen for the Lord's names, for the Lord's sake, man. It says, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear had torment, man. And that's that pain. You see? Because what? Within your mind, we're just speaking within your mind, keeping your heart with all diligence, man. So what? When that pain is brought before you, guess where that pain goes? It goes to attack your mind. And it makes you feel as if you can't handle it, or you need to quit, or you need to basically back down or back out. All right. It says, because fear had torment. All right. It says, he that feared is not made perfect in love, man. So if that pain over trumps your love for someone or something, you never had that perfect love and from the start. That means it was never love from the beginning, man. The perfect love is what? Real love, man. All right. I don't know. Well, yeah, brothers can still see me. Let me see. I'm about to look up perfect love. Let's see what we get for perfect love. Definition. Perfect love definition. Let's see what we get. Perfect love. This is what perfect love means. Perfect love is the wise giving of all that is good in one's self to a beloved. You see, because what the Lord called us, he said, ye are my beloved. What the scripture tell you? Let me get it. The Lord showed it to us first. All right. He called us his beloved, man. Let me get it. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, you can go. What you about to go get? Peach. All right, come. Let me get this real quick, Salaki. Real quick. Let me see. What the heck it is? No. Bear with me real quick. All right, because what the Lord called us, what? His beloved. Let me find that real quick. Damn. All right. This is 1 John 3 and verse 1. All right. This is the Lord calling us his beloved. What it said, let me read it again. It says, perfect love. Perfect love is the wise giving all of that is good in oneself to a beloved. That's tough. You see? Because are we not all striving to be what considered what? Wise? You see? And guess what? You're giving all of oneself, all of it. Well, we endure all things for what? The elect's sake. This is made being perfect in love. Yahweh Shem Shai, man. He had that perfect love towards us. So he gave us what? All of him. And then some, man. Because what he did not, he give us of his spirit. This is the perfect example of perfect love, man. Why? The wise giving of all that is good in one's self. That's what the Lord did. Didn't he not give us everything? All right. We have of his spirit, man, within us. And this is why we're so strong and able to continue and do the things that we're doing and fight off spirits and things that we don't see, because we have that spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. To a beloved, he gave it to us. And I'm going to read the scripture where he called us what? His beloved. This is 1 John 3 and 1. It says, behold, what manner of love the Father had bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the Most High. Because what? Yahweh Shem Shai, Yahweh Shai came. All right. Right. It says that we should be called the sons of the Most High. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. So, example, it just showed that what he came so that what we were able to be called what? The sons of Yahweh Shem Shai. Now, this is right here. This is the point. Verse 2. Beloved. You see, because Yahweh Shai had they came and died. So now he's calling us what? The sons of the Most High. And what he calling us what? His beloved. So what? It's nothing that he wouldn't give. It's nothing that he wouldn't do. All right. That's what perfect love is. And it's the same thing with us, because what? Do we not have that spirit? All right. It says, beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, when the Lord appears and he makes his return, it says we shall be like him. You see, because what? That same perfect love is here today within us, man. It all starts here. All right. It says, We shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is, because are we not alike? You see, in agreement. All right, are we not on that one accord with Yahweh Shemi Shah, man? All right, let me finish reading this. It says, the perfect love is the wise giving of all that is good in oneself to a beloved. Anything less than this, any demand for a return transforms love into mere desire and even lust. But this not even this. This is a good one. Let's see what else we did. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up on my phone because I believe I looked that up earlier. This is what I was looking for. Perfect love. It says perfect love is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's right here, man. It says Jesus, but we know Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It says perfect love is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the Most High wrapped in human flesh. All right. It says, and what? How is he wrapped in human flesh? You're looking at us now, man. Week in, week out, man. All right. It says perfect love goes to any length to save. What the Lord did, he went beyond, man. And that's why I say he endured such contradiction, man. All right. It says to save the heights to reach. Perfect love calls the prisoner his brother. Are we not the prisoners of Yahweh Shai? All right, prisoners of hope. All right. Because who's our hope? Our hope is Yahweh Shai, man. All right. It says redeems him and sets him free. Perfect love is complete. What's perfect? We perfected. It means complete, man. It says, and that's why when something is complete, that means it's no doubt, there's no shame, you know. It says all consuming with no traces kind, no traces of doubt. I ain't even read that kind of spirit. It says no traces of doubt in the power of the Holy One, man. So we have no doubt in Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. We just read basically a very powerful story that it's no doubt in Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. Because what the scriptures say, we love not our lives unto death, man. We believe and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh. All right, so this is Revelations 12 and verse 11. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. We're going to be able to overcome, because the scriptures say that he that overcometh shall be dressed in white raiment and basically receive a crown upon his head from Yahweh Shem Shah. But it says right here, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. That blood that the Lord came and laid down for us and sprinkled upon us. All right. That love was perfected within him, and he passed it down into us. And it's no other way to overcome what's to come unless you're made perfect in love for Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, having that deep love for Yahweh Shem Shah. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. All right, by the blood of Yahweh Shem Shah, man, that is upon us. It says, and by the word of their testimony. You see the words which we speak, man. All right. It says, and they love not their lives unto death, man. You see, they love not that we love, and the scriptures say, like we read, we resisted not even unto blood, man. You see, even when you read Matthew, it say that they're going to deliver us up. Oh, phone trip trying to record me. All right. This is Matthew 24 and verse 9. It says, let me see. Let me start at verse 9. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake, for the sakes and the names of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man, the names that which we declare, man. All right. But we understand and know the scriptures tell us also that the Lord would not have us tempted above our measure, but what he will give us an escape route that we're able to bear it, man. You see, so whether if that escape route is to have your soul be released from this flesh, out of these chains of darkness, or rather is to give you spiritual powers to actually basically break you out of those those places of where pain is being afflicted upon you, man. All right. But it all matters when it comes down. All right, when it all gets hard. Not saying, because you understand and know that what it's going to have to be proven, man. So everyone is going to have that moment of basically being alone. But within those moments, and now today and every day that we're faced with, we have the chance to grow and increase in the things which we need to increase in. And this is why when you get in those times in Proverbs 123, you're going to be able to keep your heart with all diligence, man. All right. Do spin pop Yabashim Shah, man. That's where you read what Isaiah 26:3, it says what the Lord will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. So when we get in these times of affliction, these times of trouble, we continue to think upon Yabashim Shah, man. All right. And he's what want to keep us in peace. The scriptures tell you that what our latter end is peace, man. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this verse and I'm gonna end it off with this. All right. This is let me get it real quick. This is Luke 12, and I'm gonna start at verse. Let me see. I'm gonna start at verse 12. I'm gonna start at 29, and I'm gonna read all the way down. I'm gonna read down to 32. Let me mark this real quick, Salakia. Mark this real quick. I ain't got it highlighted. Salakia. Just real quick. All right. So this is Luke 12 and verse 29. It says, "And seek not ye what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of a doubtful mind." You see, so what that perfect love, being perfected in love. All right. And it's not saying that, and this is not me saying that we're perfect, you know. But I'm saying that what that love Yabashim Al Shah is basically being perfected within us every day, you know, so that what we're able to basically overcome the things that we're going to be faced with, man, and the things that these daily challenges, man. Now we're able to basically overcome these things. All right, through the Spring Pop Yabashim Al Shah. All right. It says, "And seek ye not what ye shall eat and what ye shall drink, neither be ye of a doubtful mind." So don't worry about what's to come. Live and worry about today, you know, trusting in Yabashim Yahushua every day, man. All right. That's why I tell you, don't think about what you're going to eat. Shit, he told us don't think about what we're going to say, but he said don't think about what you're going to eat or what you're going to drink. He already promised us and told us that he got us. All right. So that's why we must not be of a doubtful mind. And he told you not to be of a doubtful mind because Elijah knew that the Lord was going to feed him and take care of him. But what? It looked as if it wasn't so because he went days without eating and drinking, man. But guess what? By him having that patience, that was him showing his patience and trust in Yabashim Yashah. The Lord actually came through, man. So in the patience, possess you your souls, man. All right. And that was him displaying him being that love of Yabashim Yashah, man, that he had being perfected. No matter how much affliction or pain was put before him, he knew who to call on. He knew who to trust in. All right. It says, and that's what it is of being out of a doubtful mind. First, it starts with being what every man being persuaded. But the scriptures say being persuaded in his own mind. You got to be persuaded in your own mind. All right. But it says, "For all these things do the nations of the world seek after, and your Father knoweth that ye need of these things," man. You see, the Lord know your necessity. He know what you need. He know what you're going to need before you need it, man. All right. It says, "But rather, you don't think the Lord know what's to come? The Lord already got it set up for us to basically what be fed and be taken care of in the times to come, man. All right, he know what we're going to need. He's already set it all in place, man. So all you have to do is run the race, walk the walk. You know, it says, "But rather seek ye the kingdom of the Most High." Don't worry about none of that shit. I'm gonna take care of you, man. All right. Just worry about seeking the kingdom, man. Worry about doing the works of Yahweh Shai. It says, "Well, rather seek ye the kingdom of the Most High, and all these things shall be added unto you." Seek after me. Seek after what's to come, man. All right, righteousness. Seek after righteousness, and everything's going to be added unto you. You're going to have it all. All right. It says, "Fear not, little flock. Fear not, be not in fear." And that word fear keeps coming up because it goes right with the lesson. Being what of that pain being afflicted. Don't be in fear, man. All right. It says, "Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." Is of the Lord's pleasure to basically give us the kingdom. So I ask you, what is your expectations, man? All right. So with that, I hope that this was edifying. I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash, Natham Ashanaka Balas Kom Shasharala, and Wa Shalom, Wabla Bakiyah Shasharala. Till next time, Shalom.